After discovering a potentially invisible bubble covering a vast area of Skinwalker Ranch, the team planned an experiment to prove it exists. The results just might be out of this world. I find myself saying this a lot when I'm on this ranch, but I can't believe I'm about to say this.
We say that all the time.
To set up an experiment to see if something will freeze in the air again sounds outlandish unless you're here at Skinwalker Ranch, and that's exactly what you guys did tonight. Incredible to watch that. Let's talk about this experiment.
A year ago, the most unbelievable thing happened.
We have a rocket is going hot. Rocket is going hot.
Copy that.
3, 2, 1. Dude, that one went straight up. Look at that. It's not even moving. It looks like it's floating right over the triangle. It's not coming down. Look at that.
It's not even moving now.
It's not moving. Thomas, look, it ain't falling.
It looks like it's suspended in the air.
It ain't even falling. What the hell?
What we actually saw tonight that was the most fascinating was about 50 yards from there. And so what happened is we had launched one of the rockets, and it landed over just a little between the drill site and the triangle. And so Caleb and I jumped in the Jeep to run get it. And at the same time, Jim Royston launched his drone and was flying toward the triangle and was going to come back. And as we got just inside the bubble in the Jeep, we're hearing chatter on the radio that Jim's calling Eric, and he's saying that the drone won't work, or something going on, and it's stuck in the air.
Well, you see that? Every time I try to push through the barrier, look what happens.
It's like it's pushing you back.
So I'm literally trying to push through the barrier, right? I'm right up against it.
He's trying to push the drone through the bubble, and it won't go.
No kidding.
Yeah, look at it. It's just right there.
That is crazy. It's just stuck right there. That's crazy, dude.
That's freaking nuts. And I looked in the mirror, and it was literally perfect in the mirror. I could see this drone just sitting there.
And it wasn't just that it was frozen, but how it was frozen.
We jumped out and we looked, and we had a perfect view. We were almost under it. The wind is blowing in such a way that the drone should have been, like, if it was stopped, because the wind would have been like in a configuration sort of like this. But what it ended up looking like was like this. And we described it like if you took a ninja throwing star and you threw it at a dartboard and it sticks up like that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it looks like. It was stuck.
But I looked down, and Jim had the controllers pressed. So he was trying to fly through it, and it was as something stopped the drone and just suspended it right there.
It was right between posts 6 and 7, which marked the barrier of the bubble wall. And it wasn't wind because he had a tailwind. He didn't have a headwind. So this doesn't make any sense from a physical standpoint.
I'll share an additional detail, and that is that we were tracking the position of that drone with GPS. And as you'll recall, we were getting error points. We were getting corrupted data at that boundary of the bubble itself.
So, Eric, you mentioned dynamic nature of this bubble potentially, right? And you had said, Travis, that maybe it's not a force field or barrier, more of an interrupter or a distorter, but maybe it's both. Maybe it can decide when it wants to be a barrier.
You have to allow for that possibility until you prove otherwise.